Hello Virgo, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess, here to do your reading for September the 3rd, Monday starting September the 3rd to round about the 9th. Firstly, let me say thank you to all of you who've subscribed to my channel, and if you haven't got on board yet, I would love to have you join me so I can give you some messages from Spirit. I also want to say if my readings don't resonate, please make sure you check out the other aspects of your birth chart, such as your moon, your rising and ascendant, and your Venus, because sometimes these may resonate with you. And if you don't like me as a reader, of course, please move on. Cards I'm using today are the Hanson Roberts deck, which is that one. Pretty little deck. I like it because it's hand size for me. So I don't go throwing them all over the place all the time, which is really nice. Okay, let's get on with your reading, Virgo. Okay, card at the bottom of the deck. Sorry, I'm holding the deck upside down for you. Card at the bottom of the deck is the Devil. Okay, this can be many, many things. It's a very descriptive card for me. It can definitely talk about working or being with a Capricorn, or having some sort of dealings with a Capricorn, as it is the card of the Capricorn. It's the card of excess. It's the card of lust. So it may be that you're feeling very lusty this week. It can also be the card of addictions. Whatever it is, you're having too much, it's something you're bound to. And also can be the card of codependency. So there could be a warning here for some people. You may be in a codependent relationship. It does denote that narcissistic empath relationship. So it could be some of that. So let's have a look for you. Okay, first card out is the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups shows, a couple of children playing. This can be the card of something from the past coming back. And a number of you are going, ouch, now, because we've had the Devil up the front. It could be the return of a Capricorn. It can be the return of a partner that you perhaps didn't want to see. It doesn't always mean a good thing if someone's coming back from the past, but then again, it could be just you looking back at the past at something that's happening. And if you've come out of a relationship or something that has been codependent or addictive or has addictions to it, it could be what's on your mind this week. So Six of Cups, first card out. Okay, it's very pretty in this deck. And then the Four of Rods comes out. So if you're looking back towards the past, it may have been you had some stability with somebody that with the Capricorn, that you may want back, or that you've lost and you're looking back at. Whatever it was in the past, it could be that you're looking back to review your past due to an addiction, some sort of work you've done, some sort of retraining, in terms of, this sort of addictive behaviour. Could certainly mean that you are feeling more stable after going through that. It could mean you're waiting from someone for the past to come back and offer you a more solid foundation relationship, without a doubt. Next card out is the Knight of Rods. Okay, so now it's getting a little bit clear to me. You may be waiting for a Capricorn to come back from the past to speak a truth, offer an apology, and bring some stability back. So maybe you're looking for some closure here from somebody that you've had some sort of altercation in the past, and you want to have a resolution here, because the Knight of Swords comes in with this, sword held high, and that's generally a truth. It can be an apology, but it's a message of truth. And looking at these cards here, I'd say you're waiting on a message of truth from someone in the past. And it could be a Capricorn. So then we have out the Knight of Pentacles. And again, representative of an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. The two knights here, the knights are often, they're action cards, but they're definitely bringing in some news or some messages, and you've got two here. So maybe somebody owed you money, and you've got a message to say, that they're sorry and they're giving you back what they owed you. Because often the pentacles are a more tangible thing. They're not a thought or an idea. They're more of a you know, something more tangible. So it could be because the Four of Wands here that someone's coming back to offer you this stability and also an apology for the past. So the next card you get out is the Strength card. And the Strength card, you know, I mean, this can be the card of Leo. In this particular reading, it feels like it's more your energy. So maybe you're much stronger now than you were when all this occurred. And maybe you're quite ready to for this to happen now. Maybe you've done some good work on yourself and you're ready to accept this apology or this return from someone. Maybe you're waiting on this person to return because they did owe you money or they're going to pay up for something. But maybe it's also about you being in a place where you could say no to this now, especially with the Knight of Swords here. It might be that you're the one who's saying, you know what, no more. And if this person turns up, you might be ready to express that because you're definitely stronger here. Yeah, and then the Transformation Death card comes out. So I say that this, for some people, this is what's happening here because there's a transformation from this. So it's almost like you've got to this, you know, very strong position with this Strength card and you're ready to transform. Maybe you're ready to say no to this. Maybe it's been something, maybe this is codependency and you've been doing this for a long while and you're ready to walk away. But that's very nice with the transformation here because it shows that you've grown to a place where you're ready to greet this the way you should be greeting it. And then in comes the Page of Swords. So I think this is you going back now. So maybe this person's coming in to speak to you and you're now giving them a serve back again. Because I feel like you don't want this back. I think someone's coming in to offer you this stability, but you've actually made your mind up that you want to move away from this and be a very different person, which is really shows that you've had some great growth here. But definitely feeling like the Page of Swords is saying that you may not accept this. Then again, you may. So it may be that you have both truths to share. It may be that you argue about this, especially with this transformation card. Maybe that's transforming the whole relationship through you being stronger and standing your ground. If this is in a family, it could be a family thing. It could certainly be a work thing. Whatever it is, you've taken time out here to gather your strengths to be able to stick up for yourself. And that's evident because the Lovers card comes in here and it still talks about choice. Now, it could be that this is a love relationship, but this still talks about making a choice between two people. And it could be making a choice to move with one person as well. So it may be that this person you're not interested in moving forward with this. And then the World comes out. Now that is in reverse. Okay, so the World's come out in reverse. Okay, so you're at the end of a cycle here. And maybe you've been a person in the past who's had some cycles with relationships and codependency before. It's very likely that's what this is about and that you've now gathered your strength and decided you don't want to take this shit anymore. So if that's the case, doing this would finish off a cycle for you. But I feel there may be a little bit of reluctance here. And it's very difficult if you actually feel love for this person, even though you might know they're not good for you. There's this tremendous... I know in psychology they call it a trauma bond when you're in this situation where you still have this love for a person even if they've treated you really badly, and sometimes that makes it very difficult to pull away. And we would often talk about that being a soulmate bond because that bond is so strong. It's very difficult for us to move past it and understand if we don't understand or value ourselves. And we could be putting up with stuff we shouldn't put up with. This is waiting to close out this cycle though, Virgo, so please remember that. And your card on the top is the Nine of Cups, so very nice outcome for that reading, because this talks about whatever you want here, that you're going to get what you want. This could be, it still looks undecided for me with the World here. So you could be presented with something this week that makes you think through your own personal value, and maybe you've not been good with that in the past. Having this World card in reverse shows you cycling. So it could be that you have a bit of a tiff with someone over something. They want to offer you something. Maybe you're arguing whether that was good or bad or whether you want it or not with the Lovers. But at the end of the day, you're going to make the right choice for yourself. Now, I can't tell you what that choice is going to be because you have to make that choice with the Lovers here. It's not up to me to give you advice on that. It's something you have to decide. because only you know how much this person's changed that's coming in to make this offer to you. So the card at the end, oh, well, there you go. The card that comes out for the Oracle card is marriage, and says you are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. So maybe this person has changed. Maybe it is they're coming forward to offer you something more stable than they offered you before. They may have been a bit of a player, may have been a little bit of a gad about town. But whatever it is, it looks like they are coming in to offer you stability and possibly marriage. So there you go, Virgo. There's your reading for September the 3rd.